Welcome to the Top Shelf Grumbling Podcast with Dan the Don Walls. This episode is brought to you by our sponsors, Lawn Hub for all your lawn care needs, Price Cutter, the best meat in town, Hale State, Russell Motors, go see Austin, he's got what you need, Butcher Block Restaurant, voted best biscuit and best breakfast 2025. Available wherever you get your podcasts, coming to you from the Wilder Fitness Studio. Presenting a Where You Media production, this is Top Shelf Grumbling.
Welcome back here to Top Shelf Grumbling. We've got Big Tuna, Ben Parrish himself here live in the Wilder Fitness Studio. Going to talk a little bit about his last fight, what he's got coming down the pike, and all that good stuff. So let's get started with the Dirty Boxing. You just signed on with them, I saw, right? You got.
Yep.
Well, I liked it. I told you last time, I don't like that UFC stuff where you get. I don't like the getting down the grappling and shit. I like to see them. And I couldn't whip that post right there. You know what I'm saying? But I like to. I
but
like
it's not
boxing.
spectator friendly when it's like that.
No, I really enjoy. I watched all those fights that night leading up to yours and how I loved it.
I think it's really like it's new, and like there's like a huge list of people that want to do it now, right? But
oh, is it? I think folks trying to get in.
Yeah, it's getting big. That's how they kind of like. At first, I didn't really like the deal, and then they were like, "Dude, well, we got so many people wanting to do it. Like, you
get on the ground
get an answer for the end of the
yeah.
day." And that's when I was like, "Okay,
Oh man,
you got it. I'll do it." I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay at heavyweight or not, but honestly, man, I felt really good. I boxed at heavyweight before. I fought as heavyweight as an amateur.
That was a big old boy he was in there.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh shit at first.
He had to cut to make 265, so he was pretty large. But when you're that large, you're gonna be a little slow.
You damn near knocked him out of the ring, or did knock him out. I knocked him out in the damn front row.
Hey, shout out to Dan Mergliata. I don't know if y'all was friends or not. But dang, man, you really wanted me to either kill him or you really wanted him to get up and win. I ain't really sure which. But
he was a scary looking joker, I thought. I was like, oh, hell.
That's the first, that's my first UFC vet, too. I'd never fought any UFC vet so far. So it felt good parallel parking him outside the ring.
He didn't know what hit him, I don't think, once you got a hold of him.
I hit him early on with an elbow or something that messed his eye up. And, like, dude, anytime you see him doing this and, like, looking at the ref while they're doing it, like, dude, they're trying to signal, like, do something real quick. Like, but I didn't poke him in the eye. Like, I just, I kid him with that. And I could see that once he started rubbing it, I'm like, man, you should have never did that. Now I know.
See, I like I said about I like the format. Because boxing kind of, I don't know, people, they started charging outrageous amount for all these pay-per-views and stuff. Like, it kind of almost killed the sport. Like, people like fight. Like, I think fighting's still the most popular sport in America or the world. Because, like, if somebody comes in there and somebody runs in and says, Dan Ray and Colin over here is going to go outside and play a game of horse.
Everybody goes.
If they say you're going to play a game of horse or something, they're going like, oh, who gives a shit? They say, they're finna go outside and fight. Everybody's like, oh, hell, everybody's going to get up and go outside. So, I mean.
I used to say it all the time coming up. Was like, man, y'all will go get season tickets to Ole Miss game. But as soon as somebody starts fighting in the crowd, they're all going to turn around. They're not even caring about what's going on anymore.
And you see it all the time in these sporting events. People turn around like, oh, people filming that.
Have you ever went to a hockey game?
I went to the Tupelo T-Rex back in the day.
What's the best part of the hockey games when they tie up and start fighting?
Well, so they here about 10, 15 years ago, they kind of tried to outlaw the fight and stuff, and like, people quit watching. They're like, this ain't no good anymore. All right, y'all can go ahead and fight again.
Yep, now as long as you've got the jersey, they can't break it up. And I saw a really good one the other day. Shout out to them two boys for throwing down. Kept the helmets on and everything.
That's one thing I never, like, you see the football players and hockey players, they want to jerk their damn helmet off. Hell, leave that damn helmet on.
It's going to save you some damage, man.
What about that fan that called you out?
Oh, man. That's the one thing, like, everybody's been asking me about is this guy. And, like, man, I've known this dude for 10 years. He's from Nashville. And it crossed my mind that he would come.
Is he a fighter?
He used to be. He's only fought one time as a pro, and he's a heavyweight. And he got knocked out by some lightweight who took the fight on short notice because they paid him out. And then he wound up knocking Dude's name's Dale. Wound up knocking his ass out.
Poor Dale.
And then he's like gonna make fun of me because like I've got some losses. I've got 2 injury losses. Okay.
One of them's a broken leg, for God's
yeah,
sake.
and the other one's 2 broke fingers, and I'm talking snap sideways like this. And
anybody fights long enough gonna have some damn losses. Hell,
look at all the dudes I fought though. Like all the dudes I fought have almost no losses or very few, and I've always fought the next guy coming. So like I don't really.
You're right.
He can say whatever he wants. He's had 1 pro fight and got knocked out by a lightweight. So what are we really talking
and what's
about?
Why he think he can stand up and in the middle of a damn fight and talk shit? He got knocked out by a lightweight.
It's like, do you know what that dude that I just fought would do to him? He wouldn't even be close. He'd punch his head off. Like, so he wanted to feel important and get some attention. So he showed up and. I just every time this dude's DMing me on Instagram every day to this day, like sending me
sliding you DM,
just drunk off his ass, needing to go to rehab.
I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, you suck. You're fat and blah blah blah. And it's just like, dude, man. And they're gonna so everybody knows about my next fight. I don't know when it is. It's gonna be February or March, I guess. And they want me to fight him. So, hey. Good on you. You got what you asked for. Don't be a sissy when they send the contract because they got my email address. I promise you.
He won't do it. I guarantee you won't.
No, he's not gonna do it. He'll either take it and then back out, or he will ask for like a crazy amount of money. So knowing they won't give it to him. But whether he knows it or not, me and him are fighting at some point just as soon as I see him. So that night, like. You know
he
what?
Might as well pay a little money for it. We're gonna get an ass whipping anyway.
In retrospect, I should have jumped the barricade and attacked him right then. I felt good enough to anyway, but he was hiding behind a bunch of women and kids and stuff. So typical Dale.
That would have been that'd have been one for the YouTube if you'd have charged it.
I was like, since they're farming I didn't know that they would. Really pick up on that and go after it. But I guess, he didn't.
Well, you didn't know if they were going to show it or not. You didn't know if they were going to show it on TV or what.
I still hadn't really watched like the full broadcast like that. I've just seen the clips.
But it wasn't long. It wasn't very long.
No, and like my brother was watching it, and he said, I knew as soon as you started cussing somebody and shooting the bird into the crowd that's who it was, and he was right. That was him.
This is the first. I didn't know you knew the guy. I just thought he was just
I know.
Trying to be a dick in the crowd.
And like I've done cooked him talking trash on Facebook 200 times. That's why he just can't get over it. And he's stuck in his I could have been this and could have been that.
Could have been guys.
But you ain't, and you didn't because you didn't. Nope. You got knocked out by a lightweight and went to the house, and. Yeah, he wanted to get some attention, and he got it. So when he gets that deal and don't sign it, be dragging you on Facebook till you're back in rehab, buddy. Just know that.
He didn't look like he hitting on shit, really. I just thought some random damn guy. He didn't look like a fighter.
I'm glad. Hell, you know what? If we had to, he probably bench press more than I can, but he can't fight. So, and even then, he's a wrestler. He didn't win the state championship, so he ain't that good.
He's only had one professional fight. So he need to sit down.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he'll post his amateur record. He was 9-2, and this is in 2010. So we're talking 15 years ago. And I tried to fight him then too, and he wouldn't fight me then.
Just want to talk shit.
Yeah, I just want to talk trash, and all because I was feuding with some dudes on his team, and he wanted to put his 2 cents in, and I broke his bank.
I love it.
Next time I see him, I'm breaking his nose. So
hopefully it's in the ring. Hopefully we can all see it.
Hopefully in the ring. I don't like fighting for free, but he's one that will.
He's one of the exceptions.
Give you a little public demonstration. But
what about what did Jon Jones say to you?
Man, he came and watched me warm up, and it was kind of odd. Like he comes walking by and he's like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "Yeah." And I had just got done hitting the mitts and warming up, so I was really just kind of waiting. And then he goes to walk away and he stopped and he turned slowly and looked at me, and I think he recognized me because I fought his teammate. Christian Edwards was his teammate, his
I know that guy.
And he was like, "Let me watch you warm up. Show me something." I was like, "All right, I hit the mitts for him real nice, and he was like, "Dang, okay, so you box for real?" And I was like, "Yeah, you could say that." And I talked to him backstage for a good minute. Man, he's a lot nicer than people give him credit for. But after the fight, when I jumped the ropes and whenever they were talking to him, he had this security guard with him, and he like went when I jumped the ropes, and I was like, "Dude, I'm firing him out of principle." On the spot for flinching. You flinch like that, dude.
Especially for Jon Jones, the security guard.
Yes,
you got to be a badass.
He don't even really need security. He just has it so people don't bother him. And you're supposed to be. You're up here flinching. You should have like immediately stood up if it was like that. But I think
I didn't even see no security guard. All I saw was him.
I get to talking to him, and like what I was telling him was, get me Dale. Get him over here so I can hit him one. And if you can't do either of those, just throw him out for me. And I love reminding Dale, dude, you paid $200 for your ticket to sit that close to watch me.
That's what I would keep reminding him about.
Oh, yeah. He don't have anything to say when I drop that on him. I'm like, yeah, and everybody on the internet knows you're just a fan, bro. Like, really, at the end of the day, they just think you're a fan because that's all you'll ever be.
There's some UFC fights tonight I think I saw. I hadn't really looked into any of them.
Yeah, They were this morning.
That's right. They were this morning. That's right. Somebody said 9 o'clock in the morning.
I watched a couple of them. It was a night show.
Like you said, you told us the last time. It's kind of they kind of in a limbo kind of a stage right now.
There's no stars, and like that's what
the one they're foreign, right?
Yeah, and that this was in Qatar, so that's why it was like so early in the morning, and they had a lot of Middle Eastern fighters and Asian fighters on there. But I think that's one thing about like that Dirty Boxing says is they're like promising me I win a few more and I'm a star, which I don't really want to be a star. Bottom line for me is prize fighter is getting paid, so
right.
That's all I really care about. But nowadays with the way the internet works and stuff, like I said before, all the fighters really just want to be famous so they can get paid, but they don't want to be the best anymore. But I'm still.
They just want to get paid.
They just want to get paid, but they don't see it like, it takes a lot longer for that to come into play.
And see, a lot of you bigger fighters too, like Conor. Once you make that much money, like what's the point anymore? And go out there and getting the hell beat out of you. But Dana White's mad at him right now. Supposedly, I don't know. I think that's all for show too. Probably
he can make that. Phone call and they can figure it out pretty quick. He ain't never really done nothing to him for him to be too pissed at him. But I mean, think about John. All he did was apologize to Dana White in an interview, and now they're thinking about putting him back on the White House show. So I feel like
they probably will.
I feel like
they probably will. I don't get you out of here on this. Tell me a little bit about these boxing classes you and Mark Romano's got going.
Yeah, so
the barefooted runner.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Romano, man. Me and him are going to be teaching boxing classes, and Zach Williams too. He's the guy that used to fight from Pontotoc. My classes will be Monday at 6 at the Slaughterhouse. Doc is teaching Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. And I can't remember if Zach was teaching on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Can Romano still fight?
Oh, yeah.
I bet he'd beat the
Romano at one point in my life, and probably still, I hadn't worked out with him like that in a while, but he was pound for pound one of the best I ever trained with.
I can see you'd have to hit him over the head with a damn baseball bat in your face.
He don't get tired. He's like ridiculous strong. I remember working like Olympic lifting with him. He's like, bro, I got to be back at the office, bro. We ain't got but like 45 minutes, so we're not even going to talk. You're just going to copy me. And dude, he's in there snatching.
Get in and out, huh?
He's in there snatching like 350 at 150 pounds, man. And like, I was blown away. And I was like, man, that makes sense why he was pound for pound so strong. He's in such good shape. But I was talking to him. He needs to come back, and like he's one of those dudes like he should be a black belt 2 or 3 times over, and he's just like, bro, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not there every day, and it'd be disgraceful. I'm like, come on, bro.
Disgrace the game.
Yeah, he's for sure a black belt to me. So yeah, like I said, Slaughterhouse, it picks up. I'll add more classes, so everybody come out. $60 a month. Can't beat that.
I mean, you can't beat it.
Doc, I mean, Doc taught me dang near everything I know about boxing. So like, and then I've just went, here, there, everywhere since then. And that I feel like a lot of people around here. Love to say this, like the training we have. A lot of people like won't put any value in it because of where we're at, and that really doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything, does? I mean,
we're doing the same thing all these other people are doing. I promise.
Don't make it down where it's at, right?
I've been everywhere from New York, Atlanta, California, Las Vegas, Florida, all the big gyms.
Gym's a gym, as long as you know what you're doing.
The difference is that the bigger gyms have more skilled fighters training in your weight class at the same time, and that's what makes the difference. Because now I run into that a lot. Like a lot of my teammates are middleweight and under, 185 and under. So like
for most people, middleweight, I would guess that's the biggest class.
No, heavyweight.
Heavyweight's the biggest class. That's kind of surprising.
Then there's like a super heavyweight for MMA, which is anything over 266. But boxing, like actual boxing, there is no heavyweight limit. It's just like over 200. I think is cruiserweight's 200. Or bridger weight's like something they tried to make. It's like 220, and I think dirty boxing is capped at 265. Like for
I didn't even think they might even have a limit in there.
No, because that dude had to make.
That's right. You got to make weight.
He weighed 265, but I heard him talking to his teammate. He was like 275 when he took it. So.
And when did you say your next fight was?
Probably February or March. I don't know. I ain't heard from them since I signed that contract. They're supposed to get me the Dirtbag Dale, and I'm going to retire him for good.
Dirtbag Dale.
I'm going to retire him for good.
We're going to get you back on. Hopefully, I hope you come back on for your next fight. We'll talk more about Dirtbag Dale. It probably won't be Dirtbag Dale, though. It'll probably be somebody else after he backs up.
It'll probably be somebody else. I don't know what they want to do, but as long as the check comes through, I'm good.
As long as the check clears.
I'll fight whoever as long as I'm paid handsomely. So they just need to remember that.
Well, appreciate you coming in. Go to hell, Dirtbag Dale. He's watching for you. Not me. He's watching for you.
If he was to ever do anything to you, just make it worse than what I'm gonna do to him. So.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all listening. You got anything else?
No, man. But the only thing I'm gonna leave you with is like, please trust me this one time. Go get involved in a combat sport or martial arts gym.
Keep you in good shape anyway. It'll
make you in good shape, but like you're gonna make like a lot of friends and connections and stuff that you won't forget. I tell everybody they should try it because you never know who you'll meet, where can add different steps to your life.
And check out the Slaughterhouse
Boxing.
They got a lot going on right now.
And December 6th in Tunica at the Hollywood Casino.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
TCB fights. We're back over there. We got 19 fights, I think. We're going to start pretty early. Boxing and kickboxing.
All day and all night type thing?
Nah, it'll be from probably 5 p.m. to 10. We ain't going to waste no time. So you ain't got to worry about us taking 10 beer intermissions to drive up beer sales or anything like that. We're just going to be rolling them, son.
Mark Romano, that damn thing.
Yeah, we're going, bro, we got 45 minutes. We ain't even fixing to talk. We're fixing to rep. That's it.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Like and subscribe.
Shout out to Dan the Don.
Appreciate it. See y'all.
This has been a Where You Media production. You can find us anywhere you get your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. What's your sentiment?